take a look at how the NFC playoff picture played out. We ended up getting that number 2 seed. The Falcons did lose to the Carolina Panthers, so we got the first round bye. Packers, of course, are the number 1 seed with a 15-1 record. Also, here is the AFC. Bengals and Dolphins tied with the best record at 12-4. Then a couple other 11-5 teams. Not really any elite teams, I would say, in the AFC this year. The Dolphins definitely tailed off at the end. But take a look at this. Pete Carroll is retiring. That is good news for us. Carroll, very good NFL head coach. At least he is this time around. Not so much the first time when he was with the Patriots, or when he was with the Jets for that matter. But either way, that's a loss for Seattle, so I thought it was worth putting in the video. Aaron Rodgers also won MVP. No surprise there. He had a ridiculous season. So take a look at how the first round played out. You can see in the NFC, the Falcons actually lost to the Panthers. They got trounced by Carolina in Atlanta. And the Lions ended up winning their game as well. So it's Lions-Packers and Panthers-Rams for the NFC Divisional round. Take a look at this Panthers team. We played them earlier in the season, but remember, they did not have Cam Newton that game. They will have Newton back for this one. They started E.J. Manuel the time that we played them very early in the season, and we handled them we beat them pretty handily, mainly because they didn't have a quarterback. So we're still without Marvin Jones. He's going to be out one more week. But Greg Olsen is also out for the Carolina Panthers, so it kind of evens out there. If anything, we probably would take that trade off any day of the week, because Olsen, definitely one of the better tight ends in the game, 95 overall. Jones isn't 84. And Soma Good has really stepped up in his place, so we'll see if that trend kind of continues in this ball game. But before we get into that, I'm showing off using some of the player XP. As I've said before, I like to show it for the guys that I intend on keeping around, just so you can see how I am developing their attributes. You can see we've got Soma Good's route running up to a 70, so he's getting a little bit better. Blake Wells, we're getting his short and medium accuracy up a little bit more, 89 and 88. I had been getting his deep accuracy up lately, but for some reason it went back to a 75. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I forgot to save it at one point, or I can't even remember what happened, but I thought I had been getting his deep accuracy up, but it went back to a 75. But we did get a little bit more XP to put into a short and medium, and that is really what I care about. The things I'm working on with Wells for the most part are getting his short and medium up to a 90, and then I want to eventually, make sure he has a respectable deep ball, just because, he does have a good arm, and I would like to be able to stretch the field at some point with him. Also, his play action, I want to get that up because I do like running a lot of play action in this game. But here we go. Cam Newton takes the field for the Panthers as we are underway from Ram Stadium, the first playoff game in Los Angeles since January 4th, 1986. It would have been 21 years, basically, from the date of this playoff game, or at least around 21 years, a little more than 21 years. This probably would have taken place the weekend after January 4th. But either way, here we go. Panthers' first drive there, moving the ball down the field. It's DJ Jefferson breaking the tackle. He's going to break another inside of the 25-yard line, finally brought down by Janoris Jenkins. Now it's 2nd and 8 from the 19-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Daniel Thomas. He's going to pick up the first down. Brought down at about the 10-yard line. Gang tackled by the LA defense. Now here we go. 1st and 10. Newton dropping back. Feels the rush. He's going to scramble. He's going to make... I don't really know if he made my guy miss right there. I kind of just whiffed on that tackle. And it's an easy touchdown run for Super Cam as Newton gets into the end zone and gets his Panthers team on the board first. So they take a 7-0 lead. Now it is Blake Wells' turn to lead his offense out onto the field and try and respond. So here we go. 1st and 20 after a holding call. We're going play action. Wells on the run. Beautiful pass to Tavon Austin, who is open, and he makes the play for a 37-yard pickup right there. Now 2nd and 6 later in the same drive. Carolina sends the blitz. Quick throw by Wells to Kenny Britt over the middle for the first down inside of the 40-yard line. A pickup of about 12. Now here we go. 2nd and 9 later in the same drive. We're going right side. Accidentally activated player lock there, so the camera looked a little weird. But now Wells starting out the day 3 of 3. 1st and 10 coming up. He's got plenty of time now waiting for his man over the middle. He's got him. It's Stedman Bailey into the end zone for the touchdown. The not so often called upon Stedman Bailey gets his name called there, or gets his number called, I should say, and picks up the touchdown. So next drive for Carolina, it's 3rd down. Newton to stop short of the first down marker, so Carolina would have to punt it away. We get the ball back now. 1st and 10 from the 20, hand off to Todd Gurley, trying to get the running game involved here as Gurley breaks a tackle there and picks up about 12. Now later in the drive, next play, it is 1st and 10. Gurley once again bouncing to the outside. He's going to get to the corner looking for one more block, and I kind of screwed that up. I didn't think Austin was actually going to get there for that block, so I tried to make the man miss and ended up slowing Gurley down by accident. So sort of screwed that one up, but still a big run nonetheless. Now later in the drive, next play, it's an 8-yard pickup. So 3rd and 2 coming up. Now Wells out of the shotgun looking for the short pass. He's got his man Michael Rivera, but he could not hang on. So 4th down and 2. We're going to be aggressive here and go for it, not settle for the field goal. Wells feeling the rush, and he's going to be brought down. It is Kawan Short getting through the interior of the line and picking up the sack. So we turn the ball over on downs. Now next drive for Carolina, it is Cam Newton getting back to work. He finds his man Ted Ginn for the first down. Now next play, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Newton fires it over the middle. He's got his man who's going to break a couple tackles and end up pushing the pile forward there for a couple extra yards. Now later in the drive, 3rd and 4. That pass is batted down at the line. I believe that was Aaron Donald getting his hand up. So Carolina settles for the field goal. They take a 10-0 10-7 lead. Now next drive for the Rams, it is Todd Gurley getting back into the action. He's got about a 6-yard gain there. Now later in the drive, 2nd and 11, firing left side. Take a look at the catch by Soma Good. He reaches back over the helmet of the defender. Very impressive play by the rookie wide receiver. Now here we go. Next play, it's a pitch play to Todd Gurley. He's going to pick up 12 and get the first down. Now later in the drive, 3rd and 17 coming up. They need a big play, and it is Kenny Britt picking up the first down. Big throw and catch from Wells to Britt. As you can see, Wells is 8 of 11 so far. He is off to a nice start. Now we're looking for the screenplay. It's Gurley. He's going to break a tackle. Now he's got some room to run across the first down marker. Tries to make a man miss, and he is finally brought down, but not before picking up 19 yards on the play. Now later in the drive, 2nd and 6. Wells scrambling to the right side. He's looking to the end zone. It's Kenny Britt, and he makes the play, keeping his feet in bounds. A very nice play right there by both Wells and Britt. Wells scrambling, stayed patient, waited for his man to get open, and then a pitch-perfect throw right there. As you can see, keeping the feet in bounds was Britt. This one would be reviewed, but it looks like he got his feet in there. And yeah, from that angle, that all but confirms it. So a really nice play, I thought. Like I said, Wells keeping the play alive and staying patient, waiting for his man to get open, and then really great touch on the throw, got that one over the defense. So later in the game, now inside of the 2-minute warning, it is Carolina with the ball at their own 4-yard line. It's Jonathan Stewart picking up the first down on the inside handoff. Now under a minute to play, another handoff up to Stewart. He is going to continue to pick up yards, and now Carolina's finally going to start calling their timeouts and try and push this ball down the field. So another run play on 2nd and 3. It is Thomas. He picks up the first down, and they're going to call another timeout. Now 2nd and 5 with about 30 seconds to play. It's Newton scrambling to the left side, throws it over the middle. A bit of a dangerous throw there from Newton, but Anthony Fasano doesn't make the play. So here we go now, 1st and 10. Newton firing right side. He's got his man. That is going to put the Panthers into field goal territory. They would call their last timeout, and Graham Gano would come out and hit the 48-yard field goal, I guess that was, to end off the half. So Carolina makes it a 1-point game. We will head to the half up by 1, 14-13. I definitely like the way we moved the ball in the first half. Really didn't have trouble with the Carolina defense, but that turnover on downs did hurt us. So we'll see if we can continue the success in the second half. It's Tavon Austin over the middle. Beautiful throw by Wells, finding the man, hitting him inside the small window right there. Now later in the drive, it is going to be Kenny Britt making the play. He's going to pick up another big chunk. Wells' strong day continues. Now 3rd and 2 coming up. It's Gurley on the handoff up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down, break a tackle, pick up about 10 on the play. Now 2 plays later, it is going to be 2nd and 12. Wells dropping back. He's going to fire over the middle, and it's Robert McClain jumping the route. He makes the interception, and he's got no one in front of him. 40, 35, 30. No one is going to catch him. Robert McClain with the pick 6 to put Carolina back on top. A huge play by the Carolina defense. Just when it looks like the Rams were going to extend their lead, Robert McClain makes a play. That was definitely a poor decision on my part. I really didn't think McClain was going to jump the route there, but he did just that and proved me wrong. So 2-point conversion for Carolina is unsuccessful. Stewart to stop short of the goal line, so it's 19-14 now. Here we go, next drive for the Rams. And really, you know, like I said, we haven't had trouble moving the ball on this Carolina defense. We've just had some bad plays in their own territory. We had the turnover on downs, and then, of course, the pick 6 right there. But I still feel pretty confident, and then here we go. Big flag coming up on Luke Kuechly. That's going to be unnecessary roughness. Tack on 15 yards to the big gain by Todd Gurley. Now we move the ball to about the 20-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up. It's a handoff to Trey Mason up the middle. Now he's going to pick up the first down, a gain of about 6. Now later in the same drive, 1st and 10. Wells empty backfield, looking for the pass. He's got a man over the middle. It's Kenny Britt inside of the 5-yard line, pickup of 12. Now next play, it's 1st and goal. We're going to go with the pitch play. Gurley to the outside, and that is money around the goal line. You guys know that if you watch my series. That is probably my favorite play to run inside of the 5-yard line. So we get the touchdown now. 2-point conversion attempt, trying to go back up by 3. It's Gurley, and he is going to get in. Got stuck behind the offensive line there for a sec, but forced his way forward and puts us up by 3. So 22-19 is the score. Newton feels the rush, gets it away quickly on 3rd and 10, but that is going to be well short of the first down marker. So Carolina punts it away. Now next drive for the Rams, chance to make it a 2-score game. If we can get back into the end zone, it's Gurley making the grab there, picking up 10. Now as the clock ticks under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd, it is Wells dropping back. He's looking to the corner. He's got his man. It's Jared Cook who makes the grab, keeps 2 feet in bounds. That is a big gain. Now later in the drive, 1st and 10, hand off to Gurley up the middle. He's going to pick up about 9 more inside the 40-yard line now of Carolina. 2nd and inches. We're going to go right back to the ground game. Gurley finding the hole. He's going to pick up another gain of about 7. He has had an exceptional day so far. 18 carries for 136 yards. 3rd and 1. We go to Roosevelt Nix up the middle, the fullback carry. He picks up 6. As we are into the early stages of the 4th quarter here, it's Wells looking left side. He's got a man. That's caught Kenny Britt into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Rams are going to go up by 10. A big touchdown right there as as we go up by 2 scores, now putting the pressure on the Carolina offense to respond. Let's see what Cam Newton can do. Play action fake on first down, looking over the middle, and he finds his man Connor Bass, the rookie out of Michigan State, for the big gain. Now across midfield they go, 47-yard line. It is Newton scrambling to the right side. He looks like he's going to take off. He's got a first down using the legs inside of the 25-yard line. He slides down actually at about the 26. A big gain right there for Cam Newton, showing off his running ability. Now next play, it's 1st and 10, I formation. It is Newton dropping back. Now he's going to try and scramble once again, but he fumbles the football, and it is recovered by Robert Quinn. A huge turnover by Carolina. It looked like they were going to answer right back and make it a 1-score game once again, but it was Akeem Ayers with the forced fumble, rushing from the interior. Pretty big play by a guy we do not call on very often. So we will take it now. Back to the ground game we go. We've had no trouble running on this Carolina defense. It's Todd Gurley finding a hole inside of the 40-yard line there. A big pickup of about 22 yards. You guys know I don't bust out the long runs very often, but that was a big one right there. And then back to the air. It is Jared Cook keeping the feet in bounds as we continue to move the ball. A touchdown here would make it a 3-score game. That would pretty much ice things. It's Trey Mason to the outside, picking up about 11. Now later in the same drive, 3rd and goal. We're going to go to Gurley up the middle, and he is rewarded with the touchdown, his 2nd of the evening. And the Rams go up 36-19. Now this one just about over. It's a 17-point game inside of 2 minutes to play. It is Carolina trying to get things going over the middle. It is Ted Ginn picking up the first down now inside of LA territory. From the 41-yard line, it is Newton firing deep. He's got his man. It's Connor Bass breaking a tackle inside of the 10-yard line, but this one pretty much just in garbage time now. Trying to pad the stats are the Carolina Panthers. Here we go, 3rd and goal. It's Newton firing end zone, and it's intercepted. Janoris Jenkins, and he gets brought down by an invisible wall right there. I don't really know what that was about. I thought I could have returned that for a touchdown. Take a look at Jenkins. He had no one in front of him. Watch, I'll give you a better angle there. Just look at that, no one in front of him, but he literally just got brought down by an invisible wall. So we'll take it nonetheless. That is going to do it. The Rams kneel the clock out, and they will move on to the NFC Championship game, the first playoff victory for the Rams since 2004, coincidentally the last time they were in the playoffs, but they knocked off Seattle in the first round before losing to Atlanta. So we are going to be moving on. We are going to be taking on the winner of the other divisional matchup between the Lions and the Packers. Of course, the Lions 9-7 that year, Packers 15-1. So Packers definitely going to be favored in that game, but we'll see. Crazier things have happened. We will see in the next episode who we're going to take on into the NFC Championship. But take a look at the box score here. Pretty good game, I thought, by LA. You know, our defense could have played a little bit better, but our offense, really the last 5 or so weeks, we've just really had our way on offense, and it's a really encouraging sign. I think a lot of it is the play of Blake Wells. He's gotten better as the year has gone on. Now that Gurley's really back and healthy, we've got the running game going, so we've got all things clicking on offense right now. But if we do go up against Green Bay, it's going to be on the defense to try and shut down that lethal aerial attack with Aaron Rodgers and the likes of Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb. Take a look at the receiving stats here. It was Connor Bass leading the way, but Kenny Britt did have 2 touchdowns, and Stedman Bailey also had the 1. On defense, it was Luke Kuechly with 11 tackles, leading the way for either side. TJ McDonald also had 10, and then with the sacks, Akeem Ayers got 1. He forced the fumble. Fairley and Kawan Short as well tallied 1 each. So that is going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'm out. Peace.